going on, y'all? I'm outside today. We're gonna first say I forgot. I don't know why holidays end up falling on a Sunday. So shout out to all the veterans. Thank you guys for your service. One's active military, one's retired military. To you guys, we're gonna talk about a veteran today. I'm freezing. I might need to go back in the house, yo. Shayna, Jova, Jason, Willie, and Guns and Barbecue. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I was out here waiting for it because I got they're coming over my house, so that's the reason why I'm outside. Just got through cleaning the grill. But man, I'm hurting. My arm hurting, but I'll be all right. We're going. Ooh, my arm is hurting. So I done did this topic before on my live, but this is about a particular incident that I talked about last Sunday. But the reason why I want to talk about it today is I actually got a chance to look at the body cam of the incident of a veteran getting shot down in his own home. And I don't want to. Hold on. I'm going to do something because I can't remember his name right now. Of Roger Fortson. That's his name, Roger Fortson. So, oh, yeah, hold on. Ooh, I'm tired. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find, like I've been doing. Let me find. Where am I at? Whew. Let's go to it. Oh, let's go to videos. Y'all, I'm hurting. I ain't about to lie to y'all. Let's go to one with my son shooting. How am I not? I thought this was right around. Let me share this. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find something. All right, we're gonna go Lars Journey. Let's oh, she live now. Ain't that something? Let me do a short on her. Let me do a shorts. As you can see, she's a gardener. All right. Hey, I ain't got no. Hold on. She ain't got no audio.
100 billion galaxies are born in the vapor of your breath. The planets form. And if the stars were made to worship so loud, I can see your heart in everything you make. Every burning star, signal fire and grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. 100 billion galaxies of.
All right, y'all. Thanks, Shana, for dropping her link in the comments. So y'all definitely go over there, show some love. And so we're gonna jump out of that funny because I was watching. What's going on, Sweet Thumb? I know that's funny. I just grabbed her out of one of my she commented on one of my videos. I think me and my son went to the range. So, but yeah, definitely I realized when I clicked on her name that she was live as well. So y'all go over there, go comment, show her some love as well. Because what I'm about to do is I'm about to get off this, jump on this. So y'all, I'm gonna jump on her live right quick and leave a comment, and then I'll be back.
These kale and greens and these greens are rich in especially calcium, potassium, and iron. So that is why I plant so much greens out here, and I make green juice. And I eat green. You guys know we're doing a lot of juice and a lot of green.
All right, y'all. So I had to do that. Show some love. We're gonna stop that. So yeah, if you want to, she's definitely live right now. So go support her. I'm gonna do a little bit of this body cam. We'll get into the Roger Fortson incident. I did end up watching the video this week, end up breaking it down, and I end up talking about it in a video that I made this week on how I felt when I saw the body cam of the once I was able to see the body cam of the police officer in the shooting towards or on Roger, which is a airman at the age of 23, lost his life. He had just got the medal, some medal he had got. They just honored him with a medal not too long ago, and so he ended up losing his life. What's really upsetting to me is, and I did end up watching the deputies, who the deputy that's in charge of that particular county. He did end up doing a press conference, which, you know, if you've been around as long as I have, if you expect the cops to come out and say that that person is flat out guilty, then you're living in a fantasy world. That's not gonna happen. So you're not gonna get them coming out. I don't care, you know, even when the footage does come out, they're not gonna say that they're guilty. So I finally watched the video myself, and I'm gonna tell you, as a black man in America, it very much disgusts me on how you didn't give this man a chance to put down his firearm. And what's really killing me is I have people that I don't watch videos on. I've seen people comment on this particular video, and the first thing they say is, well, he shouldn't have answered the door with a gun. And my response to that is, did you see the whole video and did you observe the whole video? Because what I saw was a reason for that young man to go get his pistol. If you haven't seen the video, then go watch the video, dissect it for me, then come back. Because it's amazing how the video says something, and then you have people, trying to make it seem like it's something different when you know what you saw. So, shout out to, like I said before, Sweet Thumb. If you ain't seen the video, man, it's definitely it's never been we've been faced, Rodney King incident, when he got beaten by the police. So this has been going on for decades. But if you haven't watched the video, then you don't understand. Well, you don't really understand where I'm coming from. The video is very disturbing. I'll just say that it's very disturbing. As a black man in America, very disturbing. Am I thinking that there is going to be? I believe it will be a trial. From what I saw and what I saw in that video, I believe he's going to go to trial. Now, I could be wrong, or I could be right. But from what I saw, I believe he's going to have to go through the justice system. Whether he gets found guilty or not, that's something I don't know. The last thing I heard was he was on administrative leave with pay, pending the investigation by I want to say the Florida. They're having an independent Florida hiring some Florida to handle his investigation as far as what they're doing now. I'm gonna tell you what really disturbed me with this video. One of the deputies said, "Well, he didn't cover the peephole." Hey, my comment to that is he didn't have to cover the peephole. If you watch the video, I'm just gonna go off him first getting to the door. I'm not gonna go through all the other stuff, but when he gets to the door, mind you, let's say that this is a female and male disturbance, which means there's some type of violence going on, quote unquote. So when he gets to the door, the first thing he does is he places his ear next to the door. And so in doing that, he sits there for between 15 to about 45 seconds, listening at the door, not listening to the door, but listening at the door. In the process of him ear against the door, he's trying to figure out what's going on in that particular apartment. And so he's trying to figure out what's going on. In the process of him trying to figure out what's going on, he moves to the other side of the door and stands there for another 15 or about 25 seconds. Just standing there. And standing there, he finally goes, he bangs on the door, boom, 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 boom. But what's really disturbing to me is he doesn't stay in front of the keyhole. Now the cop said that the deputy says, well, he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't cover the keyhole. Well, if anybody know, and I said in my video, if you live in Detroit, in these last couple of years, it's been people that go buy cop gear in there, go get a black Crown Vic, and they act like they're raiding houses. People open up the door and they're getting raided, tied up, and getting all their belongings taken. So what kills me is, what's up, Walt? What kills me is the fact that the deputy says, well, he didn't cover the keyhole. Well, at that point, to be honest with you, you didn't have to cover the keyhole because you weren't in front of the peephole. You weren't in front of the peephole. You was on the side where he could not where he couldn't see him. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well say in a way that he did cover he didn't literally cover the peephole, but the guy couldn't see him, and so the guy didn't open up the door. And after the first knock, he didn't identify himself as a sheriff, because in his report he says he knocked 3 times and he identified himself as the sheriff's department 3 times. Which, when you look at the body cam, his report is already a lie. You know what I'm saying? His report is already a lie just by the first comment that he put on his report. It's the one, his name is Roger. What is his name? Fortson. He's an airman. Roger Fortson. ROGERFORTSON. I think it's his name. Look up Airman Roger Fortson. I think it's his name. So after he knocks, he stands off to the side of the door where the airman couldn't see who it was. And the airman clearly says in the video, you hear him say, well, who is it? And the police officer said absolutely nothing. It moves out the way of the peephole. No, Jova, I don't have a Crown Vic. Why are you trying to be funny? And so I think at that point, from what I heard, he went to go grab his gun after the first knock. He gets back into the side of the peephole. He knocks again. He moves off to the side. And then he hollers, this is the deputy department. So at that point, he identifies himself verbally, but he doesn't identify himself physically. So, you know, anybody can yell out sheriff department or police department, especially here in Detroit. We have a lot of that going on, where people are actually opening up their doors and find out they're not cops and getting all their stuff stolen. And so that was the second knock. He goes in front of the door again, knocks again, and steps away from the peephole. So he knocks 3 times. He identifies himself twice. And he moves himself away from the visual of the young man in his apartment all 3 times. So my thing is, if you, I think he wouldn't have never went to go grab the pistol, but the fact that you knocked, didn't identify yourself, and then knocked 2 more times, but you identified yourself verbally, but you didn't identify yourself physically. So I believe that's why he went to go get his pistol, because at that point, maybe somebody's trying to rob me. Somebody's playing at my door. I don't know. So after the 3rd time, once he opens up he kind of cracks the door and opens it up a little bit. Mind you, he's still not in the visual of the peephole. he turned. Now once he cracks the door open, he pops out.
Yeah, you got pliers.
Of the huh?
Got pliers.
What's he pliers for?
Tell me take off his trailer.
Cut off what training wheel?
Mine.
You know how to ride without training wheel?
I'm gonna teach you.
Oh. Bring it here. Oh, you seen it? Sweet thumb.
I took off that with no problem.
Just sit down.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
I'm just trying to get it out. Come on. Come on.
Calling. Where you at? I'm gonna roll out. Hey, that's Tony, the musician. Give me your address.
Hello? Yeah, 1-4. Let me know when you're in. Hold on, let me take this because I'm on the internet. I ain't trying to yell out my head. All right, y'all, I'm back. My bad. What's up, 85? Go ahead, y'all. It's off. And so, as he's opening up the door, I don't know if anybody outside, what the heck is going on with my computer? And so, what's up, Dave? Corey, what's going on, y'all? And so once he opens up the door, and this was troubling to me. He opens up the door, he has the gun by his side. And the cop goes to tell him to move back from the door. If anybody want to say something, I'm gonna drop this link so you can come in here. And if you want to say something. So he opens up the door, and mind you, he's still not in front of the peephole. He's still off to the side of the door and out of the frame of the door. So he opens up the door. The cop then proceeds to see the firearm in his hand. He begins to draw his weapon, and he tells the young man to step back. So mind you, this is less than, all this is happening in less than 15 seconds. So he told the young man to move back. So he begins to step back. And as he stepped back, he shoots the man in the chest 6 times. He drops. He instantly drops. After he drops, he tells the guy to drop the gun. The guy says, well, I don't have the gun. The gun is over there somewhere. And mind you, while all this is happening, he's on FaceTiming with his girlfriend on the phone. Wow, what's up, Infinity Arms? What's up, Armel? Um, and so yeah, that's it. Well, once he opened up the door, and I guess he looked at his hands, and then he ended up after seeing his hands, he ended up shooting. What's up, Chan? So man, what's y'all thoughts? I mean, if you ain't seen the video is, like I said, is pretty much disgusting. But after he shoots him, he tells him to drop the weapon, which me that's backwards. I would think the first thing you would do is tell him to drop his weapon, and then if he doesn't comply, then you do what you have to do. But for you to shoot first and then tell him to put the gun down, it's kind of crazy to me. So I thought maybe your first reaction would be, "Hey, put your gun down." If you don't put it down, then I have to take a certain measure of action. But that's what's bothering me as far as him getting shot. The fact that you didn't give him a chance to put his weapon down. And so you were so quick to judgment rather than seeing what was going on. Yeah, it's nothing new. Like I said, the Rodney King beat, they didn't believe Rodney King until that video came out. You see, Sweet Thumb, you see how crazy that body cam was? You see how quick he shot him? He didn't give him a command. He just shot him. And mind you, y'all, he was at the wrong address when he got shot. So the lady literally called out his address, but it was in another apartment that the disturbance was going on at. Armel said stop talking to police voluntarily. He judged them and condemned him. Yeah, I pretty much think the same thing, Infinity. I mean integrity. What am I talking about? Infinity. In no way was the cop in the right. He didn't follow rules of engagement. The man was simply armed. Had he pointed the weapon at the officer, I wouldn't have this stance. Chopping with Chan, what's going on, brother? So, I don't know. It has something to do with Congress as well, because the George Floyd Act that they had presented to Congress, they shut it down immediately. Congress did, which was pretty much to protect us against us getting shot by police officers unjustly. And they threw that right out. They didn't even give it a chance. They said it needed to be revised or something. So we have tried to get stuff passed through Congress, but Congress is not trying to hear it. So, which they believe that it's pretty much trespassing on cops' ability to do their job, I guess, is the way I look at it. Which is, my grandma always told me, if you're out here doing right, then you don't have nothing to worry about. So I don't know. I mean, we try to get bills passed, and we don't. It don't even get to Congress. Congress ain't trying to hear it. So it's a messed up system. It's been for a very long time.
He wanted to try another day.
Huh?
He wanted to try another day.
Why?
I don't know. He just said he wanted to put his fingers back up.
Why? Gotta learn, man.
I want you to do out something.
Okay.
My bad, brother. I just realized you was in the background. What's going on?
What's up, Skilly? I just got there, bro. I just want to say something real quick, right? I hate, like Hot Tub said in the conversation, you can't minimize or you can't, make excuses for why that happened. You know what I mean? There's no
Yep.
excuse. You can't say he did anything wrong. It's his right to come to the door with a firearm. You know what I mean? He wasn't in no threatening position. Um, I also want to touch up. I've been doing research on this situation too. These things are quite common, so common that you're not surprised when these things happen, right?
Absolutely.
But here's the change. Here's the change I've been noticing. I've been researching, pulling up instances where the cops killing the people. I watched a cop the other day. It was a young Caucasian man on the floor, and he told him to put his hands up. And he was on his knees. He told him to lay down. And the man moved his hand, and the cop shot and killed him. So now, in modern history, fast forward today, it's happening a lot across the board, which is showing people that it's pretty much a status quo. It's happening too much now. If you do your research, it's happening to multiple ethnic groups. You know what I'm saying? But each ethnic group tends to give more caring and concern to what happened to them and their people, which is absolutely okay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this is happening totally too fucking much. It's
Yeah.
nonsense.
And and I thought of it as his mother and father. That call. That was a devastating call. He did nothing. He was an outstanding young man, never been in trouble with the law. And for as a father or mother to get that call, that's heartbreaking.
It's crazy, bro. Anytime you hear your child's life taken like that, man. I watched my mother go through it. It's different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But but the same. But I'm gonna tell you this too, Skilly. The same. It doesn't matter if it's a Caucasian cop. It doesn't matter. The same care and the same um action should be shared, even if someone lose their life to any type violence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's no difference. Like these cases get a lot of pub, but we should show the same concern when young people lose their life with not with senseless violence in it. But it don't matter if it comes at the hand of anyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's across the board, like you say, any ethnic group, and what they're saying. I'm trying to to me, I lost my train of thought. My son to mess me up. Uh,
The main thought is who policing who. Police gotta police themselves.
and that's the biggest problem. That immunity, and then they have a strong. And if you talk about a union, they have a very strong union that's backing them 110%. But the recent conviction of cops getting convicted is really showing that they really can't deny the evidence that's right in front of their face. The body
Fact.
cams are really showing them that, yeah, you can't escape what we literally see, the outcry, what we seen, that we have been complaining about for years.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying. If they're getting convicted, you know they're putting it on TV. But as you can say, we don't know if they're gonna serve that whole time.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. If he done my son like that, and you can put this motherfucking shit in your pipe and smoke it, he ain't gonna have a chance to serve no goddamn time.
Man,
I don't give a
I'm
fuck
telling
about them. I don't give a damn about their money. I don't give a fuck about your property. I don't give a damn about nothing. If you take mine, I'm gonna take 3 of motherfucking yours. See, that's the problem. See, that's what's not happening. We so busy
you.
waiting for the courts to give justice, man. Fuck your courts. You take my son. You think
Yeah,
I want you? You think I'm gonna goddamn be satisfied? You getting 3 cots and you getting a cot and 3
I'm not.
motherfucking meals? You think I'm gonna be satisfied with a settlement of $1.2 million, man? Fuck your money. See, that's
My
the
son
problem
life
right
way
there.
more.
That's the
My
problem.
life, my son life way more than money. You can chuck that money somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You
do
see
this
too
about
many
your money.
times where these people take people lives for no reason, and people satisfied, and you sitting up in the court, and then when they sentence them to 20 years, you applaud it. Man, damn that.
What's up? Oh, I thought you was girl. I thought you was what's name? Where your little brother at? Yeah. Oh, you want your mom? Oh. Yeah. So man, I'm with you, man. It's just no amount of money that can replace my son.
But
No
here's the
amount of
kicker
money.
though, Skilly. Let's be real. Every time, every situation that you hear, everybody, 99.9% of the time, people are satisfied with a fucking judgment.
Yeah, they are.
They satisfied with a
I
judgment.
serve some time. I
Man,
serve some time behind mine.
I'm not serving no time. Hey, I'm not serving no motherfucking time. I'm not serving no time. Baby, take care of my babies, my brothers. You make sure you install this shit into them. Ain't no coming back. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. That's what the fucking problem is, bro. I seen one lady, they killed her son, shot him in the car. It's the most disgusting shit. Now you send up because you didn't receive 1.5 million. You send up at the police force with his daughter endorsing the relationship. Man, come on, bro.
That's horrible.
See, but that's the
That is horrible.
problem right there, bro. That's the problem. Everybody talking about getting a life insurance policy. Yeah, cool. That may work. But hey man, eye for a motherfucking eye, man.
Yeah, life is precious, man.
Yeah, you ain't taking my children any kind of way. And if you take my children, all fucking bets off. I ain't going no goddamn jail. Fuck they jail. But yeah, man, but that was nonsense how he walked his punk ass. Like one, let me tell you some real shit. Like one retired chief officer, it was a Caucasian gentleman, and I respect him for telling the truth. And they asked him, he said, you want to know why that a lot of young black men get killed by the cops? Because most of them are scared.
Hmm.
If you
That's
scared,
true.
go. If you scared, go to church, bitch.
But the thing is, a lot of them white males are policing the inner city, which they're already scared to go into the inner city.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
and
saying?
and TV, radio, and social media, it just show bad imagery. It just
Yeah.
show the most
Yep.
ignorant shit. And a lot of
Ignorant
people
people.
a lot of people put all in one big group and clump all together and stereotype where you got good fathers and good mothers and law abiding people being grouped in the same fucking clump because of this social media and TV and how they portray us in movies and shit like that. You know what I mean? When you got plenty of good people, like that's on both sides. You got plenty of good black people, you got plenty of good Caucasian people, but but they take the small clump and
Group
try to
everybody.
stereotype. Yep.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know that one ain't in the inner city, Armel, but we're just saying a lot of, and I'll give you an example. My cousin, he works in the inner city of, and I don't say what city he's in, but he had to literally move back to that particular city in order to become a police officer. People that don't look like us, people that's not from that don't live in that neighborhood but lives outside the neighborhood, outside the inner city, they don't understand what a lot of people in the inner city are going through. You know, mothers that's single mothers that's having to, you know, have 3 or 4 children that's struggling to make a meal. You know, they don't understand that. You know, and the father is not doing what he needs to do in order to make sure the kids are good.
He got convicted of something he didn't do.
So, and that too, that's a lot of that as well. OG Tank, what's going on? But
Hey, Skilly, you ready for this one?
I tell you a thing. I actually been watching a cop that's in my hometown. He's a white guy, and he works in the city of Arkansas, city of Little Rock, state of Arkansas. And what he would do is he will literally, once he get off, go into black neighborhoods and he actually interact with, you know, black. I mean, just having a good time with the children. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to go outside his time that he actually on duty and actually go inside the neighborhoods that, you know, white men or white women are scared to go into, and he actually have a relationship and build a relationship with the people in the community. And that's what a lot of cops, they go and get a check and then they go home.
Hey, Skilly, you ready for this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna be real, bro. A lot of them black cops, they fucked up too.
Oh, they get a lot of them in there, and they kind of, yeah.
Some of them be the worst ones, bro. It's a system. It's a system. It's that's one of the biggest gangs in the world. But look, I got a roll, bro. But look, I'm gonna tell you something. I love my people, and ain't nothing wrong with it. And everybody should love their people. But at the end of the motherfucking day, I don't care if you black, white, or whatever the fuck you are. Stop being okay with their judgments and they fucking payoffs when they done took your loved one. That's what the fucking problem is, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what color you are. They take your loved ones. Don't be satisfied with their fucking judgments and their motherfucking money and payouts. No. Hey, Skilly, good topic, bro.
I appreciate you, brother, for coming through and chopping it up with me.
For sure. Go.
All right. What's up, OG Tank? Getting here. What's going on, brother? Anybody want to hit that link and come up? Times article. In the South, however, the economics that drove the creation of policing forces were centered not to the protection of civilian interests, but yeah. Policing came, a lot of people don't know, but policing came from slavery. Do your research. I was looking at this one case. It had to be back in, quite some time. It was a young man, ended up getting drugged and killed, and found out that while looking at his story, that particular police department covered that up. And that department had literally KKK members in the police department. That case, I think his loved ones kept on pushing it, and they end up finding out who killed him. But yeah, policing came from slavery, and a lot of people don't know that. And the ones that know just don't want to believe it. But you know, I end up finding out. Because I watch a lot of cop shows. I watch a lot of First 48. I'm into that stuff. So when I saw that case, and they actually said that department was mostly KKK, and that they never investigated the young black man's death, but the family kept pushing for it. And when they found out and they solved it, found out that the department had KKK members in the police department.
You remember the big four?
No, I wasn't here. I was in Arkansas when y'all had the big four up here. I wasn't up there.
Like me crazy. Nothing. Nothing but slavery, man. He's a black man to drive them around. Beat us.
Yeah. 85, you're right. They figured out they can pay people off instead of fixing the problem. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
They know what time it is.
That's true. And the crazy part is with him, he was a big support to his family because he had an 11-year-old sister and he had a 16-year-old brother. And what he was doing was, anytime they called and they was hungry, like on 2 different occasions, he was across seas. And what he would do is he would grow up his mother food to the house while he's overseas fighting for the country. So he was a big part of how they ate. You know what I'm saying? His mother didn't have everything. He was helping his mother out. So that's a big hit to the family as far as him being a provider. You know what I'm saying? So it's I believe what you said, 85 is definitely a system. System has been broken for a very long time. And like I said, Congress has something to do with that as well. When we pass these bills to them and they simply just refuse them or policing is simple.
What?
Well, okay, that was Arizona, Jova. I couldn't remember where it was. I just remember seeing the case. I was watching some cop show with old murders, and that was one that popped up when I was watching that particular program. So, but that's about it, man. I ain't got to go to work today. Happy veteran. I mean, not happy veteran, but Veterans Day. Thank you guys for your service. Anybody that's in the armed forces, and for people that have lost their loved one in battle, my condolences to you guys and what y'all do for this country. I was in Arizona. Yeah, I think this case I'm talking about happened in the 90s.
Huh?
What are they trying to do?
They trying to go in the front.
No, they can't go no front with nobody else.
That's what I just said.
Mine ain't trying to do nothing. Her head hurts from getting braided.
Y'all not back here.
Your mom will be back in a minute.
So y'all, I'm about to get off this thing. I wasn't hopefully no more than an hour. I'm gonna get off. It's 47 minutes. I'm about to go rest. I ain't got to go to work today. Y'all have a great Veterans Day. I think we got a couple of veterans in the chat. Shayna Ewing, Jason Ewing. I know they veterans. Shout out to them in their service. I'm trying to see if anybody else I can remember. Armel, I think he's a veteran, if I'm not mistaken. If you're a veteran, leave a comment in the section saying that you're a veteran. Definitely want to give you guys a shout out. Oh, what's up, DJ Play Nice? I don't think I said nothing to you, brother. My bad. So everybody enjoy your rest of your weekend. That's left of it. I might go back to work tomorrow, so work has to be a priority, man. Got babies I gotta feed. So man, y'all be safe. God bless each and every one of you. Continue to take care of one another. It is your favorite gun on checking out Jay Skilly. And man, y'all be good. Peace.